Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Paris from Project Pineapple Pea, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a strawberry pavlova and the ingredients you'll need. Let's get started, and the first things you're going to need for the pavlova. So just while we get started, obviously you're going to need some scales, you're going to need 4 large free-range eggs, cast sugar, British fresh double cream, or any cream if you're in a different country. These were picked raspberries and strawberries. These were picked when we went to our local farm, and you can just hand pick the strawberries you want. So that was done at the weekend. You're going to need a tin so you can mark around your baking paper and draw around for the meringue, and a bowl for the yolk, and then a bowl for the egg whites, and white wine vinegar and corn flour. So the first thing we're going to do, we want 4 large eggs. All you're going to do is make sure the yolk doesn't fall in, and then put it into a separate bowl, just because we want the egg whites, because obviously that's what you need to make the meringue with. So you'll need it on gas mark 3 for your oven, or 160 fan. So all you need to do now is either manually or electric whisk until it's nice and solid and it doesn't run anywhere. I really like to use hand. I've got an electric whisk, I've got a standing whisk, but I just think it's a lot better. Look at them yolks. I just think it goes a lot better hand, but it's entirely up to you. Obviously hand is a lot harder to do. So you want to measure 225 of your caster sugar, and you're just going to, every time you're going to put 1 tablespoon in, mix again, and then 1 tablespoon and mix until you're all out of sugar, just so it's done at a really good pace, just so that it doesn't all get clumped in and all doesn't actually go in the egg. All you're going to do is get a teaspoon, and you're going to put 2 teaspoons of white wine vinegar in. So white wine vinegar, 2 teaspoons of corn flour. So 1 and 2, and just mix them in as well. Baking paper, and all I'm going to do is get a pen and go around the baking tray, just to get an overestimate of where I am putting. Oh, it's beautiful. So I just want to keep it in the circle. Just before we put it into the oven, we want to make sure that the sides are built up more than the middle. That's what we would like. Just build up the sides more in the middle, on the outside, and leave the middle a bit more flatter. So yeah, let's put it in the oven. It's good to go. I recommend putting it in the middle of the oven just so that it gets an even cook. Down to gas mark 2 and leave to bake for an hour. Just make sure as soon as you put it in the oven, you turn the gas marker right down. and leave it for an hour. If you find that you like the meringue to be more marshmallowy, once you've left it in the oven to cook for an hour, what you want to do is leave it in the oven to get cold over the time. So turn the oven off after an hour and leave it. If you leave the door open so it cools even faster, you're not going to get as much marshmallowy substance inside. But if you don't mind and you don't actually like the marshmallowiness, then make sure you open the door of the oven. If you want the marshmallow like me, keep the door closed. So for the filling, we got British fresh double cream and the raspberries and strawberries we picked from the farm. I'm putting the whole 300 in. Love cream. What you're gonna do is whisk your cream. So some people like it really, really, really thick. I'm more of a thick, but a little bit watery as well. So for the filling, you need to make sure you've got your cream and your strawberries, and in a minute we will cut up the strawberries. Chop up the strawberries into halves or quarters, whatever, and then when it's ready, I will stick it on. The raspberries and strawberries taste amazing. I think once you've picked them yourself in the fields and things, you really appreciate them more. So yeah, they're ready. All we've got to do now is wait for the meringue to cook. Love it. I've just turned off the oven and I'm going to leave the door closed now until it cools right down, and then show you the final result. I hope you enjoyed this Pavlova video. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, and give me a big thumbs up.